All right, enormous news. We had to step away from what we were doing tonight to give you this news. The UK has left the EU. Jesus, Lord, mercy. They're gone. They left. And they're not coming back. Well, you never know, maybe they come back. The whole process is actually going to take 2 years for them to leave, but it's already having tremendous effects. The Brexit polling is called the election, and the Brexit is real, it has happened. So already the pound has lost so much value that it's at a 31-year low. Now, there was a lot of, some would say fear-mongering, some would say legitimate worry that it would really hurt Britain's economy. The first sign of it is, yes, that's what's happening right now. But hold, because look, for the moment being, that's of course going to be the first result. And I wanted to stay, and I was hoping that Brexit would not win, that we would not have a Brexit. But on the other hand, what we've got here, guys, is a revolution. And revolutions, you know, sometimes go poorly to the right, or they go really well to the left, and everything in between, right? So this was largely right-wing in the UK, but there was actually a lot of strong liberals who were also for leaving the EU. So the part that people don't talk about are the people who are neither extreme left, right, or anything like that. They're just tired of the system. So they just want to change, and you're seeing that all across the world. So unfortunately in Eastern Europe, the right wing is winning. In Greece, the left wing won, but parties that would have never won before. In Canada, the Liberal Party winning in Alberta. In conservative areas, they would have never won before. The rise of Jeremy Corbyn in the same UK that just voted to leave the EU, largely on right-wing side. And then here in America, look at this, Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump, guys who would have never had a chance of winning before. All across the world, people are screaming, we're done with this. We can't stand it anymore. We're getting crushed, and honestly, we don't quite know what's crushing us. But we do know that we want change, we want significant change. So I'm not sure this change was going to be a positive one. And by the way, we might find out, look, things will settle down. Britain will make their own trade agreements. They'll have their own immigration policy. And it probably, and I said this before, I talked to Julian Assange earlier today and we had a conversation about this. It probably won't be as bad or as dire as all the people in the establishment are saying. But there will be some real pain in the beginning here. And whether you like it or you don't, you agree with it or you don't, the revolution is afoot and it is worldwide. What just happened tonight was momentous. It could be a world-changing event, not just for the UK, and obviously that effects that it has for EU and for all their trading partners, US, China, Japan, etc. But on a larger scale, for what it says to people, hey, you know what? Maybe we can get real change. So tonight's change, I didn't agree with. But if it leads to other changes and a real revolution where we overthrow this establishment that you guys are right about, that are actually crushing you, well, that could be wonderful. So we'll have to see which way this goes. Right now, obviously stunning news, but whether you like it or not, here comes the revolution.